wanted to jump on here really quickly to share, I guess, some secrets about how I get my nails looking this nice. And so I started my nail journey, like my, your do-it-yourself journey with my nails last year, just over a year ago, so like March 2025. A lot was going on at the time. Like, I have a really good friend, her nails always look amazing, and so I was like, one day I said to her, I said, who does your nails? And she's like, I do my nails. And I was like, what are you talking about? She said she did her nails, and I was like, I want to get to this level of nail like mastery. And so I'm someone who used to get their nails done every like 3 to 4 weeks, and you know, I had some really good nail techs, so I'm not going to even bash them at all. This is more for the person who wants to sort of like learn how to do it themselves at home. I came a long way. My first few sets were not looking great, but obviously like practice makes better. I won't even say practice makes perfect. And so I want to share some of the things I learned along the way, along with how you can get there yourself as well. And so I have put together a document that you can purchase for about $7. Well, not about, it will be $7. And so I'm putting this document together to save you time, so you don't have to like do all this research on the internet to see where you can find this and that and this and that and that. And so it's going to be like a resource guide, and I'll have some tips on there as well with regard to like how I do my nails. I'll even toss in some channel recommendations as well, because I did not just learn like on my own. Like I learned from like YouTube University, so I learned from other content creators online, whether it be like YouTube or Instagram. You know, I think those were like the main ones, and so I will also include that in the document. But I'm super excited to share this with you because I feel like if you're someone who has like a lot of patience and you have some creativity, or you want to build on top of the creativity that you already have, like this might be a cool hobby for you to undertake. And so again, I'm not saying drop your nail tech. You know, you can still go to your nail tech. Maybe this is something that you do in between appointments, or maybe this is something that you end up doing all of the time. But yeah, I just wanted to share some tips and tricks. So these are my actual nails, but I do use a builder. And so I naturally have really thin nails, and so I need the builder so that, you know, my nail strength is kept pretty hard. And, you know, I do a lot of work with my hands, obviously, as a hairstylist. And so the builder is just something that's a necessity for me. And they're different types. So you can get like a softer gel nail builder, or you can use like a hard one. I prefer the hard one. It's actually a little bit harder to work with, but again, practice makes better. Yeah, there's just like there's just so many things that I learned along the way with regard to even like the different brands, like formulations. Like I prefer to work with D&D. Like I really like that brand. I like their collections. Obviously, like OPI is wonderful. There's a few other brands as well, and all of that will be included in the document. And yeah, I don't have much to say other than that this has been such an empowering experience. You know, I'm a very busy person, so I'm able to do my nails whenever it is I want. Sometimes I found that booking in with my nail tech was getting a little bit complicated with regard to like their schedule versus my schedule, and just alignment of that. And so I can do my nails in the middle of the night. I can do my nails at 6 a.m. I can, you know, like I can do my nails anytime I want. I know that there's this whole thing about like how bare nails is like what's in. And so, I mean, do what you want. I mean, do what you want. I think historically that is linked to like recession and like all of that. So they're trying to make people feel better about like not having certain services done. And so if you're someone who is, I guess, a nail girly, or you just like your nails being done, and you want to try it out, I think this is a really cool thing for you to do. I don't think it takes long to learn, and if you're someone who regularly goes to a nail tech, you're sitting there with your nail tech, you're looking at what they're doing, and I'm not saying because you've been to a few appointments maybe over the years that now, you know, this makes you a nail tech, but certainly you picked up a thing or two just from observation. And So congratulations if this video met you in curiosity, and if you want to know more, feel free to pick up the document. It's only $7, which is how much a latte costs. I think it's also important to add that I am a licensed hairstylist. I am not a nail tech, and so the advice or like whatever it is I'm trying to say is just my experience. And as I've gotten so many questions, I sort of just wanted to make it easier for like the next person or like anyone who's curious about doing their own nails. And so a little bit about my journey is that like I said, my friend, her nails always looked amazing, and I asked her, you know, how did you get started in this? And so I guess it starts off in like baby steps. So I ended up buying a kit. I bought a gel polish kit from Amazon, and so that kit's pretty amazing. It was like around $40, and it has everything that you need to get started. Does it have every single thing that you need? No, but it certainly has everything that you need to get started, which I think is, you know, amazing. And so over time, what happened is that my first few sets were not great because like I did not have a nail builder. And so I was like, oh, these aren't looking as, you know, this is not looking quite the same as when I used to go to the salon to get them done. And so eventually, like, I got a nail builder, like a gel nail builder. And I started like playing around with that a little bit. And then I worked my way up to like a harder builder. And then that I found to be quite challenging. I still don't have it down pat, but I'm doing like a really good job with it. And so I'm happy about that. So I'm gonna give myself a little pat on the back. So the thing is what I learned pretty quickly is that you need to get a nail drill. It's a necessity. Like you can get away with just using like the gel nail polish remover solution that you sort of like, so basically you would buff off the top layer, like you buff off the top coat, you would put the solution on, and then it kind of like bubbles up, and then you can like gently scrape off the shellac, which is a very gentle way to remove the shellac polish from your nails. And so I did that for a long time, but once I started getting into the builders, I found that process took forever. And so my friend was like, you need to get a nail drill now. Like you graduated, it's time for you to get a nail drill. And so I got myself a nail drill, and I was like all nervous because I was like, oh my God, what if I like burn off my nail bed? This is gonna be painful. I don't know what I'm doing. But I turned to YouTube University, and I also had a little trust in myself. And so you go slowly, right? Like the one that I have, you know, there's gonna be like, I guess there's like different levels it can go up to. So mine goes up to like 30,000, I think, rotations per minute. And so I haven't used it at its full capacity. To this day, I think I go up to about like 24, maybe 26. And you have to like, you know, move pretty quickly. If you stay in one spot, you can injure yourself. So you have to know what you're doing once you get into using like the nail drill. And so again, like don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself with this. Take your time. Start off with like 4, you know. Then as you get comfortable with that speed, maybe bring it up to 7, and maybe 11, and 20. You know, you keep going up until you're comfortable with the speed and the power that's in the nail drill. And I think that was probably my biggest learning curve, was learning how to use the builders, because you want to learn how to like build an apex, which is like super important for just like nail structure. And then if you want to get really into it, like certain nail beds accommodate better shapes. So like with the nail beds that I have, the almond goes a lot better as opposed to square. And that, you know, I was doing the square thing for like years with like maybe 2 nail techs ago. I was doing that just because I love square. But then with my last nail tech, she's like, oh, have you ever tried almond? And I was like, you know what, I haven't. And you're the first person to even recommend, you know, like a different nail shape. So she said, you know what, we'll try it. If you do not like it, we can go back to square. I said, okay. So I tried almond, I listened to her, and you know, I've been doing almond ever since. So I did almond with her, and I've been doing almond, you know, as well since last year on my own, and I love it. And I get a lot of compliments. I know it's not about compliments, but the compliments were a little validating. And so that's that. So yeah, so in the document I will have a list of everything that you need, at least everything that I bought, and then there's going to be extras that you can buy at like your local nail supply shop. And it's like little things. It's like that, it's like the little things that you're gonna need, like extra files. You can get like a better deal on acetone and alcohol because like they have like the bigger sizes. What else? Just a bunch of things. Like they have all sorts of accessories. Of course, they have like a plethora of the different nail polish brands. And I'll list my favorites, or at least the ones that I've used that, where I like their formulations. And so I will list that as well. But that's about it. I continue to have fun with my nails. I've even done some work with foil as well. So that's been fun too. I haven't done chrome yet, but that's on my list. And so yeah, I've done like other designs. I've done ombre. And so I have the exact product that I bought for the ombre as well, like with the little sponge and the little applicator thing, yeah. And there's different ways to do ombre. That's just how I chose to do it. And so you can consider this more of like a jumping off, like a starting point for you. And so have fun. So yeah, who knew you could get your nails done for $7? Well, you know what I mean. The document would be $7, and that would be like your resource guide to sort of like get you started. And you can, obviously you'll propel from there. And again, these are for the people who just sort of want to do their own nails. If you're going to be doing other people's nails, you should study. You should go to like whatever school that is and get your designation and that, your certification, because that's what you should be doing if you're doing other people's nails. Let's be honest. But like if you're just doing your own, again, just be careful. Take your time. Go slowly. Don't stress out. If you make a mistake with a design or something, you can always redo it. It's not the end of the world. And so yeah, that's about it. And I hope you enjoy, and I hope that this document saves you a bunch of research time online. And yeah, that's about it. I wish you the best in your journey, and let me know how it goes.